All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. I know it's been a while. You're here with your coach Ro, and I'm here to talk to you guys a little bit about today of staying fit and healthy while traveling. And I'm gonna give you some simple steps for success. And like I like to talk about, I've been away for a little bit. It's just because I've been traveling to vacation time. I've been around to a couple countries, to Italy, France, the UK. Yeah, I'm also coming back to Canada as well. So I've been quite busy, and I found that this topic was something that I've struggled with and I've dealt with in the past for many years. And I feel that this might be something of some interest to some of my people that follow me and my clients as well that would like to know more about how to stay fit and top tier shape while you're traveling. And I'm going to give you guys some simple steps. So as I always do, I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of what we're going to talk about. So today, we're not only going to be mentioning the importance of maintaining fitness and health while traveling, but I'm going to talk to you guys about the challenges of staying fit when you're traveling. I'm going to talk to you guys about effective strategies of staying fit when you're on the go. I'm also going to mention a bit about an engaging segment where we're going to talk about home activities for optimal health. And I'm going to mention not only some success stories, but also, last but not least, some practical tips for staying healthy on the road and how you can stay in tip-top shape if you'd like to. Now, um, some challenges I'm going to mention today about staying fit when you're traveling are some common obstacles that we all deal with. Some of the few are lack of time because you might be traveling in different places, going to see different monuments, going here, going there, trying different foods, and by the time you look at the end of the day, it's already 6, 7 p.m. and you're probably just exhausted from going all over the place. Now, also limited access to gyms. That's the second big thing that I know a lot of people deal with while they're doing it. And I actually deal with this as well when I'm going on trips and vacations if I don't get to plan it. So it's really important that you kind of give yourself some leeway, be kind to yourself. I know it's important to hold yourself accountable, but when you're on vacation, you're there for a reason to enjoy and be in the moment. So don't let that overtake everything that you're trying to experience because you never know when you're going to go back to these places or things that you're getting to see. So it's important to not let that be the overall theme for you as well. And the last one I'm going to mention as well is unhealthy food options. We know, especially myself traveling through Italy, the food is just miraculous. But as you know, a lot of it can be pretty heavy and sometimes easy to make kind of unhealthy food choices. But at the end of the day, you have to live. You have to live life and enjoy. And I'm not going to hold anyone accountable for if you had a few too many pastas or lots of pizza or lots of gelato, whatever it is you enjoyed. Indulge a bit, and when you get back home, you can get back on track and work on that. But we're going to talk about the importance of staying active and healthy on the road. Um, there's a travel medicine study that highlights the importance of maintaining physical health and activity to counteract the negative impacts of travel on health. So sometimes when you're traveling, there could be some negative impacts on your health because obviously maybe you're not staying as hydrated enough. Maybe you're not getting enough sleep, lack of sleep. Maybe you're going through different time zones and that's affecting your circadian rhythm. There's so many different things that can affect that and then lead to other knock-on effects. Like obviously if I'm not getting enough sleep, I'm probably going to want to eat more food, and that food that I'm going to want to eat is probably the food that is not best for me to eat because I'm cranky or I feel like I need energy. So I'm going to feel like my brain's going to tell me, hey, you need more calories. You're going to function here. You didn't give me enough rest, so I'm going to burn more energy. So those are things that it's important to really stay active during that offset of maybe when you're traveling because you're going to be able to tire your body out. You're going to be able to get probably better quality sleep. Your energy is going to feel better. And a lot of the things that you're going to be doing while you're traveling, anyways, you're going to be walking a lot. So that is something that's not offset a lot of that anxiety. Some people might be having, well, hey, I'm not getting to the gym, but you might have walked over 25,000 steps, for example, if you want to count that as a marker for good health. Now, in this next segment, I'm going to mention a little bit about the effective strategies for staying fit and on the go, be plan ahead. So, research hotels with gyms, go nearby fitness centers. Those are quite important. Portable fitness equipment is something that you can bring with you, like jump ropes, resistance bands. Those are all things you can bring. Just try to make sure that you're having those things with you when you're traveling because that can help, offset that anxiety that you may have from not being able to, be in a gym or go for different things that you like to go for when you're traveling and experiencing different things throughout society. So that's something that you can do. Now, when you plan your travel itinerary, include not only time for workouts, but also include time for, hotel workouts. So you can do body weight exercises, push-ups, squats, lunges, planks, resistance bands. Those are things that I did when I was in Italy as well. You know, you have a nice view, have a nice espresso, cappuccino, whatever it is, and just enjoy that resistance band routine, which is really important. You know, it's important to really try to do short, high intensity interval hit training sessions. You can do those as well. Put a timer on, go 15 minutes, go back to back to back to back of different exercises, different sets, different reps, and enjoy really that high intensity and really push yourself when you're trying to, you know, build those sessions and make sure you're hitting those markers of good health and stay active as well. And using those extra calories you're using when you're, you know, traveling through different places and eating all that food, put it to good use. Now, research from the American Council of Exercise emphasizes the effectiveness of body weight exercises for maintaining fitness health levels. So I'll give you guys a quick example of what I do when I stay active during travel. Besides walking or biking instead of taking taxis to places, you can use stairs instead of elevators, for example. You can take advantage of layovers for a quick workout. You know, I've never done this personally in an airport, but I've seen people do this. For example, doing stretches, doing push-ups, doing sit-ups. Now, what I do when I was in Italy, I had a timer on. I did 45 seconds of push-ups, then went straight into 45 seconds of glute bridges, then I did 45 seconds of squats, 45 seconds of walking lunges, 45 seconds of abs, and then I did 45 seconds of just burpees. And those were great. If I did about 6 sets of those, you'll be totally toasted. And you can do that in less than 15 minutes. And then you can add a little core buster at the end of that as well. Now, healthy eating tips offer balanced meals at restaurants. So obviously, I'm not going to suggest that you kind of throw your food out the way, but it's important that you kind of incorporate some meals. You know, say, hey, I had this, okay, I had this today. Maybe I'm going to throw on a salad instead of having some of those fries or fruits or whatever you want to do. Carry healthy snacks. So, for example, nuts, fruits, protein bars throughout the day when you're walking around, seeing things. That's a great thing to kind of stay active and stay hydrated, right? Avoid exercise when you're under alcoholic consumption. So, for example, avoid excessive alcohol consumption when you're out. But obviously, if you're out enjoying, that could be maybe your off day. But stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water throughout the day. Bring water bottles with you. Bring a water bottle that you can fill up. It's really great. When I was in Italy, actually, when I was at the Coliseum and walking around, they actually had free water where you can fill up still water or carbonated water if you like that. So it's really neat and really important. And as I talk about it, I drink some of my water right now, right? And this is just some mindful eating. Maintain eating habits while traveling. That's really, really important. Now we're going into an engaging segment here. Home activities for optimal health. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a Q&A. How do you stay motivated to work out while traveling? My way I look at it is set specific goals. Use user-friendly travel apps you can use. For example, you can use my app or Training with Me. I have an online app that I can actually curtail and make sure it's customized for my clients. So they can do home workouts or hotel workouts, whatever you want to call it. And also find a workout buddy, maybe the person you're traveling with. Maybe you can set some specific goals. I want to walk this amount of steps. I want to do this amount of push-ups each day. Whether you give yourself a marker of 100 push-ups a day, 100 sit-ups a day, 100 pull-ups a day, whatever it is, give yourself that. So what are some quick and effective workouts for the hotel rooms? You can do a lot of different things. Like I said, a 15-minute HIIT session. You can do resistance band circuits. And you can also do yoga stretching routines. Those are really great as well. How can I eat healthy on a budget while traveling? Well, visit local markets. This is really important. You can learn the hard way. I will tell you this. So when you're going to places like Italy or France, stuff like that, you know, you have to go to the touristy areas, for example, to see things. And when you buy things at the touristy area, you see that they're considerably more expensive than when you go to your local markets, even though you may not get around with the language. Just pick up something. They'll say this, you pay that, and that's good. Or you have a translation machine, you do that. Choose meals with vegetables and lean proteins, avoid fast foods. Those are all great things. Now, in this last segment, I'm going to mention to you some testimonials from clients that told me about traveling. So for myself, working with somebody, and they told me that it was amazing and inspirational for them to at least stay active at least 3 days out of the 7 days that they went on vacation, doing HIIT workouts, going for runs, going for walks, and that gives them a chance to also see the city or see the countryside or wherever they're traveling to, and be in a healthy way instead of being stuck in a car or going and getting a car hire, for example. Now, I'm going to give you guys a second to connect with the GainxGrow Fitness Professional podcast and make sure you like and subscribe. And make sure you visit our website at www.gainxgrow.com for personalized fitness plans or even just some advice, totally free of charge. You can talk to me. You can you can hit me up on Instagram as well, GainxGrow, for daily tips and motivation. and subscribe to the GainxGrow YouTube channel for more health and wellness content. Now, the last segment here I have on practical tips for staying healthy on the road is, sleep well. Make sure you're getting, your adequate amount of sleep, 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Maintaining sleep routines. Mental health is important, obviously, to stay active. And last but not least, make sure you're encouraging yourself to do these strategies on the next trips as well. Now, I'm going to end it off here. Make sure you guys follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, whatever you like. I'm going to hit you guys up. Anyways, it's really short and quick. Wish you guys all the best. All right. And subscribe, and I'll hit you guys over the podcast. Stay tuned for more health and fitness wellness tips. Take it easy. How you doing?